and then people can just read the little comment I added.
Says voucher for utility bill. Hold on. Voucher for utility bill, as well as a heating assistance during the colder months, especially prioritizing senior citizens, individuals, diabetes, disabilities, and those who have suffered a recent crisis or job loss. You can reach out. And then Ratina redacted the information. It said, you lost your job for what was it? 2 to 3 months? Question mark.
Because do we all not recall her talking about how she's lost her job for a couple months?
From my understanding, Ratina, she made a comment about that last night, but then in MJ's live today told a completely different story.
Okay, well, we're going by the facts that I've seen. She said she lost her job for a couple months.
Right.
Okay, she's about having an interview.
Okay, so let's move on to the next screenshot.
Hold on, because I need to correct this. Someone said when the government shut down, there was no assistance. Yeah, there absolutely was.
Yeah, there absolutely was. Absolutely, you could still get assistance.
How do you know that? You can't access government funds.
For people that are going to speak that in the comments, you need to know exact date.
If you're,
but please, hit play.
If the government is shut down, Jesus, I can't think. I'm telling you, it's so ridiculous. I just do enjoy proving them wrong.
Says Friendship Place. This local organization connects neighbors in crisis with emergency support, including utility assistance. Learn more at the Friendship Place website.
Okay, so that's 2 resources we've heard, right? We're on 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, gee, I'm just curious why you didn't ask if I had tried resources before just offering to pay it. I'm just curious.
Georgetown County Water and Sewer District, GCWSD. If you are struggling with your water/sewer bill, the district has a Good Neighbor program to help customers facing financial hardships. You can contact.
Sure do.
That's 3.
Oh, those are 3 different programs, guys.
So now we're on 3 resources.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to skip through this because I don't want them to keep saying
Is that why you got rid of that name? Because you don't use the resources that you used to preach that people should use?
Yeah, I don't use
There's
them.
a couple calls today.
That's crazy.
Do you want me to let you play here too? Or did you want me to stop after Scammy?
Yours, go ahead.
That's because you don't use the resources that you used to preach that people should use. I did a couple calls today.
Okay, for anybody who says this, does she say it again in this video? It is. It's weird. I mean, it's already fucking out there. It's not that, like, it matters. Hey, my town.
Funny that your electric company has payment options. And if you don't qualify for payment options, they can give you a list of resources.
They sure can.
So, before I get into this, there's like 15 other resources she could have used. I just was too lazy tonight because everybody's rushing me to go live. Okay? Secondly, some resources can
15 other resources that I don't qualify for.
only be used once in a fiscal year.
No,
Absolutely.
I didn't. But we can after this if you're interested.
That's exactly what I think.
There are some facts out there that show that did not happen. But she also, okay, I want you guys to, if we go back to the very beginning, the day she got that email, and the day she said her electric was going to be shut off was in one day. She still had a whole calendar year, or a whole calendar month.
I did not.
To pay that bill.
I did not.
So who's scamming who?
That's a
the
lie.
Person that helped you and didn't say a fuck thing?
That's a straight up lie.
That didn't use any of the fucking resources. And let me say this, I don't give, listen, if I lose followers,
thank you.
It'll be the first time. In South Carolina, if you didn't use those resources or put in the work, instead of online talking shit about people, you could have been filing paperwork. Secondly, if your children, which you made a whole fucking community of women feel bad that their children had to get free lunches.
Did I just hear that right? Do you guys feel bad? Did I make you guys feel bad? I am so fucking not sorry. What the fuck is wrong with you, Retina? I made a whole community of people feel bad that their kids got free lunch, just like my kids get free lunch. Let's take a look at my YouTube page, or my TikTok page. Retina, baby, you're gonna have to do better. Keep trying. You might get something. I doubt it though, because there really isn't shit out there. Oh, for fuck's sake, these people are crazy. Oh my god. All right. Retina, why didn't you use resources before you stole money from people who are unalived? Why didn't you do that? All right, this is my OG page, okay? Original page, not OG page, Jesus. All right, so the last time that I made my children any lunches was Easter. Right here, okay? 4/1. Got it? March 1st was the last lunch that I made. I post these the same day I make them. Easter. Okay. I don't know why it's not loading. Doesn't really matter. We don't have to watch it. Okay? All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Easter lunches on here that I did. Okay? Before that, I did a St. Patrick's Day lunch. Right here. Just one of them. Okay? Hey, carpet. Then we've got a bunch of nonsense. And then between St. Patrick's Day and Valentine's Day, there are no lunches. That's so weird. Okay? See, Valentine's Day lunches. Valentine's Day lunches. Okay? Between Valentine's Day and Christmas lunches, there are no lunches. You see how that works? Okay, lots of Christmas lunches we did. And then Thanksgiving lunches. And Halloween lunches. Okay. Yeah, I do have a video of Florida Man up here, but it's really just to remind myself to JPay him so he can text me back, apparently. Now, Carpet, you know I can't be reading that. Oh, does it say Ranger? Yeah.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Over again.
Don't need me change my mind.
That reminds me, I do need to send him some money.
See another day. I swear.
I swear it's true. Okay, so your point about my lunches are null and void. I haven't made a lunch since Easter. 4/1, okay? March 1st. She paid the bill on March 30th, right? Is it March? Yeah, it was March. Damn it, I'm so bad at time. I already showed you guys this earlier, though. Let me look one more time. Oh, you're right. That is April. Jesus, I'm so bad at this. So I made a lunch the day after. Yeah, I'm really bad at time, especially on this app. It like corrupts my brain or something, and it makes me feel like we've been doing this for 35 years or something. Cass, you're in here. I saw you just comment. Was Virgo Queen anywhere involved in anti-scam awareness during 2021? Can you answer that question? Was there even an anti-scam awareness community in 2021? Because you got here before I did, girl. It was very little. No, I wasn't. Okay.
Means you fall within a certain category in the whole financial game of things.
That's not true.
She says her county offers free lunches to everyone.
I say what?
Okay. In the whole financial game of things.
That's not true. She says her county offers free lunches to everyone.
Oh, yeah, they do offer free lunches to everyone.
Okay, let's go with that, right? Everybody gets free lunches.
Wait, I thought that was like a whole American-wide thing.
No.
I thought it was a federally funded thing.
Yeah.
A lot of federal programs have been cut in the last 2 years, so it goes by state and county.
Have they, Mary?
Before
Have they been cut?
Do some more research.
You should tell your friend that.
But what I am saying is there were many
Also,
options.
just because you can find 15 different resources on Google doesn't mean that all those resources have funding and are able to help people.
When you got that email on the 6th, until your due date was on the 30th, that you could have filed some paperwork. You could have asked for help, unless you've already filled those voids. You've already used them, right?
I didn't have a job for months.
Right? In I think the anti-scam community, and just like you were asking fucking Judge Truth with fucking cancer.
You gotta stop talking on.
Hey, honey. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want everybody to do me a favor. I want you to go to findhelp.org. I want you to put in your zip code, and then I want you to scroll down. I want you to pick any topic: food, housing, utilities, anything. And I want you to scroll down, and I want you to see how many that says closed. Not like closed because it's after 5 o'clock. Closed because places no longer have that much money. My job is to help those find resources. Okay? These folks qualify for Medicaid and still need help finding resources. Today, I went through, out of 100 pages, I went through 65 pages to find 3 that my person qualified for. Because it's either very specific, right? Like people over 61, people that have a mental health or substance use disorder, women that have children in a DV situation, cancer survivors, folks that are struggling with cancer treatment. They're so off base, and it just makes me sick because one simple Google search on findhelp.org, you will see if your area has resources or not. And like I said, unfortunately, many do not. And as Virgo, as you said yesterday, a lot of it is due to the government shutdowns that we have had. Programs have had to close. So that's all I wanted to share with you, Virgo. I'm sorry they're doing this to you. I just think it's gross on their part. Like, do better.
It shows their true colors for sure.
Well, and you know what? That sucks because there's one person over there that I used to hold on a pretty high pedestal of moral thinking, and they've just proved that they're completely not that. So I just wanted to share that with you, though. Like, I think it's so gross. And, you know, like I said, if anybody thinks that you're lying, go to findhelp.org in your own community. See if there's resources. If there are, you're very lucky. Is all I can say.
And there are a couple in my town. And, you know, most of them I don't qualify for. I did use one the month before this happened.
Right. But I mean, you have to be able to qualify. And just because you need it and you have kids, that does not automatically make you qualify. At all.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's all I wanted. I'm going to hop down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the whole reason that I really walked away from the anti-scam community was because there aren't resources for people. I was known as this resource queen who could help anybody find resources, and I did help a lot of people. But things also changed, and those resources were way fewer and far between, and there were people who I literally had to tell, I'm sorry, I don't know, I can't find anything. And then what do I look like saying that and then telling them not to go on TikTok and ask people for help? Like, you know, it's one thing if you're out here like Jordan Paul every single day asking for the same thing and not trying to do better in your life year after year after year. That's one thing. But we're talking about something completely different, okay?
For clarification, then we all want to see where you have used all the fucking resources available for you to get help with your electricity. Because if you're going to go at somebody that has fucking cancer for your own clarification,
crazy.
And your own clarification was only so if you could drag them or drag them not. So let's see the proof where you filed the paperwork and you were fucking denied or you were accepted for the fucking help. Virgo.
I have a big box, please. I don't know if that's considered or if my screen's black. Georgetown, South Carolina offers free breakfast and lunches through the Community School Eligibility Program. The students enrolled in Georgetown School District, GCSD, are eligible.
Yeah, I said that. You didn't need to tell everybody what county my kids go to school in.
Who qualifies for free breakfast and free lunch?
Qualified.
Hold on, let me send it to my other device so I can read it.
Everyone gets free lunch in our county.
Oh, hold on, because it was kind of cut out, so I want to be able to fully read it. 1 second.
Yeah, read it again. Read it some more. For fuck's sake.
Because, right? I mean, if Virgo is not in the awareness lives with Samantha anymore, right? Right? Can we all agree she is not in the awareness lives? She's not anti-scam with Samantha anymore?
Samantha isn't in the awareness lives with Samantha anymore. Newsflash. Like, the fuck? You look so stupid.
Excuse me, it states every student enrolled in the George.
Why do you keep saying where I live? It's weird.
You can find more information about the district's meal program.
Okay, so any child, right? Any child can.
Every child. Not any child. Every child.
Every student enrolled in Georgetown County.
Should be true. Every child should get a lunch.
Absolutely.
Okay,
But Virgo.
You and Samantha are no longer an anti-scam. So, why were you questioning Judge Truth about a fucking $100? Well, she has cancer.
I wasn't.
I thought you were an anti-scam. I thought you were out of all that.
I wasn't. And that was a year ago, bitch. I wasn't. I actually wasn't.
So does anti-scam only convenient you when you want to drag somebody?
Convenient?
Because also, you didn't have the whole facts. You were looking for her to give you proof, which means you didn't have the facts to even bring it to the fucking app. So why the fuck are you...
Retina, now that I see how often you get shit wrong, you don't have the facts either, bitch. You don't have the facts. You didn't know them. All the kids in my county get free lunch. You don't even know what date she paid the bill. I do. I proved it. The same date as disconnection. Said it right there on the bill. Y'all are crazy, dude. You didn't know that they don't do rolling balances. Oh, because I should have been using the money that I was spending on food for my children to pay my lights. Didn't you know? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Asking somebody about $100 that she used towards a deductible.
You don't even have, like, you don't know what you're talking about, okay?
Hey, so I came across a video, right? And it was Queenie's video, and I just wanted to show something. Hold on.
I did, Mayor. I thought I did.
Okay. So it says, even in Mikey's live last night, I invited Viking to stand up for himself and answer Mikey's question about the Reddit. No minors are posted. Children, yes. Shannon's shirtless son and Bougie's adult daughter, no minors, and I'm not a mod. What Reddit is it? I lost my 10,000 following Reddit sub last year. I can't even make a new one. Besides, my IP address has been banned from making new ones. Never had a mod on the one they are talking about. So, you sit here and you cry, and you sit here and you've cried because certain things have been shown about you, but you're blatantly posting other people's kids, minors or adult children, and in the same breath, you literally cry because shit happens to you? Bitch, you're fucking weird. I just wanted to show that. Yeah, Retina, you do post kids. You goofy as fuck, bitch.
Imagine shaming someone for feeding their kids. But it was too fancy, you know? It was too fancy of a lunch. I was making y'all feel bad. I'm sorry about that.
You're not in the anti-scam anymore. Is it because you wanted to drag somebody? Is it because somebody of your friends didn't like that person at the same time, so you were going to ask questions?
No.
That's what I want to know.
No.
I want to know that too.
What the fuck do you want to know,
No
animal?
reason for a single flying fuck on this app to question Judge's truth. I don't give a fuck.
I agree with that 100%. Oh, Jenny, real quick. She says, I know the kitchen I run only free for those that qualify. Okay. So this is stating what I just read. It states that every student in Georgetown, just like my own town, every student, whether rich, poor, middle class, you name it, they get free breakfast and free lunch.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
I think it's absolutely disgusting, Regina, for anybody to question George Truth's cancers or illness.
George?
Absolutely.
George Truth?
Because here's the thing, right?
No one
Every child
question
should.
anything.
Because every child that comes to school.
One second, Martina. 1 second. Hey, G, nobody is trying to make any woman feel bad about free lunch for their children. Maybe listen for a minute.
Nobody should.
No.
Nobody should. But you
We
want,
promote that.
But
We would
you want to
never.
know? But you want to know who makes people feel bad? Virgo.
My lunches are too
Virgo.
fancy. You guys feel so bad.
You know what? I couldn't afford to make my kids school lunches. They had to eat the school lunches that day.
Listen, I used to like Friday school lunch at my school, the pizza day.
This
It was
is
the best.
weird.
Lunch ladies are the best ladies on the earth.
They are. And back then, they were so sweet that if you didn't have enough money or something, they would buy it for you.
Yep. They
Your
kept going.
This is the
needs,
biggest
even though they
reach
might not
I've
be,
ever
to
seen.
Virgo's lunchbox standards, right? But your kids are still being fucking fed. Same with the person next to him who just. Here's my thing. I'm not shaming anybody for making school lunches or like for your kids, right? But imagine a child holding on to such a secret about how fucked up their household is, right? So they just get their school lunch and they eat it. And they're sitting next to Virgo's kid. And I'm sorry, but Virgo, your commentary comes off as condescending. So I'm just going to assume that's how your children
I'm going to need you to fuck all the way off. Okay? That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Y'all are you're hearing this, right? It's being processed into your brain. I got you, baby. Let them all up.
Listen. First of all, I just want to say really quickly, because I heard a snippet of that last little bit before you paused. Why are we assuming what any child is like? Why are we assuming what any child is going to act like based what? Okay, here's my thing also. Do you not realize a lot of kids today have safe foods? Things that only they want to eat. Things that are only safe for them because they have consistency issues. I mean, there's a fucking plethora of shit that you have to put up with when you have a child that you are in their life every single fucking day, in and out, that you know they're not going to eat that shit. Because some kids will throw that stuff right back up if they try to force it down their throats. Y'all are acting insane. Y'all are having the motherfucking olden days mentality where you're like, well, they'll eat it or they'll starve. No, my kid's gonna eat what the fuck she wants to eat, when the fuck she wants to eat it, and I don't care who likes it. I'm so tired of y'all trying to pick apart children's lives. God forbid she comes on here and motherfucking makes a cute ass lunch for her fucking kid and makes their fucking childhood fun. Leave kids the fuck alone, man. I'm so sorry to cuss like this, and I'm so sorry, but I have had it, bro. Like, that blew my mind. My child is picky as shit. She will only eat a few couple things. So if she asks me, hey mama, I don't want what they're eating at school today, will you pack my lunch? You best believe my ass is getting up an hour early to pack that damn lunch. And I don't care who motherfucking don't like it. Period. Fuck out of here.
Thank you, Kendra.
Wait a minute. So she's actually saying that because you make cute little lunches for your children, that other children, it's not fair to other children who eat the free school lunches.
Yeah, that
and might not have like the fancy lunches from their parents. Okay, I was one of those kids that ate the school lunches, but on the rare occasion, my mother would pack a lunch. We were off brand. We got the like shitty Oreos and the wheat bread, and sometimes it would be the end pieces. And while my friends got like the Susie Q's and the Hostess, and I would eat lunch side by side, and never once did I go home and think, oh my God, my household is so, I'm just so deprived, and I'm so like, oh my God, I'm eating the wheat bread, and my friends gets the fancy Hostess cupcakes, and never ever thought that. Like, this is a reach, bitch. Like, this is all she has. And by the way, let me point out, how is she going to clock anybody on anything ever for the rest of her life when she stole from a GoFundMe for deceased people? I don't care if she did the time or not. She got caught. That's why she did the time. And that's forever, bitch. Like, I would, if I did that, I could never open my mouth on another bitch for doing anything ever. I would keep my mouth shut. Like that, this is so, it's embarrassing. Like it really is fucking embarrassing. Anyways, that's just, yeah.
Virgo, to keep going because I have something to show you, but I can't find it yet.
I saw someone in the comments say they have a kid with ARFID. My youngest is also an ARFID kid. Next year he's going to big school, so he'll definitely be getting his lunches packed. But Regina, you should not be the person trying to clock this because your kid doesn't live with you. You don't pack school lunches. You don't do any of that. And I don't give a fuck if anybody likes it. I'm speaking on her kids when you've been sitting over there speaking on my kids for days. Okay? So do with it what you will. Anybody sitting over there listening to that shit and eating it up, y'all are weird.
Too. And they're sitting next to Virgos, shaming anybody for making school lunches or like for your kids, right? But imagine a child holding on to such a secret about how fucked up their household is, right? So they just get their school lunch and they eat it. And they're sitting next to Virgo's kid. And I'm sorry, but Virgo, your commentary comes off as condescending. So I'm just going to assume that's how your children perceive it too.
Then I guess I'm going to assume that your child is a thief and will probably be in prison soon. That's the logic we're working with here. Also, y'all have seen me many times pack extra for my kids to take to their friends. Like, my kids are great sharing kids. It's very, very weird.
And I'm also wondering why, while you're in your bathroom and your children need help, you're screaming at Jeremy to go tend to the children. I'm also wondering, while you're screaming in your bathroom, while you're yelling at your children to get the fuck out because you're busy.
First of all, my children have a father who lives in the home. He's allowed to care for the children while I take some time in the bathroom. I also have a 17-year-old who can keep an eye on her siblings. I also have parents whom keep the little one sometimes, and it's just the big kids here. But I also didn't know I needed to you or anyone else.
Retina, you couldn't even get off the shitter long enough to turn the damn camera around because you needed attention so goddamn bad, bitch. You had them panties wrapped around your ankle and you out here worried about Virgo tending to her kids? I got a question, Retina. Who was feeding yours when you were locked up? Huh? Were you making them school lunches? Huh? Were you? No, what you were doing is getting them prison soups, bitch. You need to sit all the way the fuck it down.
This is crazy. Let's see. Let me find a picture. Sorry, 1 second, guys. This shit is crazy. I think Jeremy, a full-grown man, can keep an eye on his kids. I think he's fine for me to holler at and say, hey, can you deal with it for a second? I stream in my bathroom because it's the only place that I can close the door and it not be so loud. You know.
Real quick, I never even, I mean, not like, you've ever hid your family on here. It's just, I don't go looking. It's not my place to go, unless we're like best of friends, which we haven't been. We've just been, cordial. It's not my business to go looking for name. Why in the hell did we all just collectively learn your husband's name over a jab? Why in the hell are people who have cried about their family and their things and everything being shown on that now doing the same said things. You do realize just because it was done to you doesn't mean it's okay to do to others, correct? And that the people that are not on this here app do still have the right to a privacy in their lives because they didn't decide to get here on this app. But, I mean, I guess we didn't learn anything in the whole how many years we've been here. That's all I gotta say.
And why is her response the first thing that her first response is to threaten and then start digging into your real life? Like, it's so crazy. Anyway, I just want to say I hope no one's ashamed of me in my horse-drawn carriage when I was a kid. That's how I got to school. And I didn't care. If anybody was ashamed, I just still rode in my carriage. Sorry.
Fucking nuts, man.
Does she make the cake pops in her bathroom?
No, not in her bathroom.
Yeah, I make the cake pops in my bathroom, animal. Get the fuck out of here.
Not dictate whether her children get lunch or not. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. But Virgo, if you have spent a single fucking penny on your food stamp account, on your food stamp card, your SNAP card, to return and make something for an income, and you're not claiming that to the government, you're going to have a shitload of problems, and it's not going to be me.
I won't have any problems, Rutina.
Are we clear?
Crystal.
Just took it a step further, right? And I asked, I still had the thing pulled up, and I asked just to clarify. I said, so does that mean every single child gets free lunch and breakfast, even if they are rich, poor, middle class? It says yes. Every single student gets free meals regardless of income. The Community Eligibility Provision, CEP, funds the school district, not individual families. No income checks. Families do not need to fill out income forms. Universal access. High income, low income students receive the exact same benefits. Automatic enrollment. All children are automatically eligible on their first day of school.
Okay, commercial break, okay? Because I've been staying down in the chat. I ain't been... But we're going to address two things right quick. So let me go back to it. First thing I'm going to address, because the fuck... I'm going to need Ange down there in the comments to calm down, because she be crossing some lines and shit.
Wait, what happened?
She says, when I get money, can you make me cake pops in the bathroom? I'll pay extra. Listen, stop it. All right, stop. Stop it. I don't care how clean your bathroom is. Stop it, okay? Just stop it. Number two, this big thing about the lunches. So yeah, you're making your kids these fancy lunches and their fancy little boxes or whatever. You're not paying astronomical prices for these lunches. You're buying basic, cheap food items to make these lunches. Peanut butter and jelly, that's $8 together, tops. A loaf of bread, $3 on the medium price end. Some soft tortillas. You're not buying fancy, you're not going to California to the fanciest, richest store and buying food items. You're shopping at the Dollar fucking General, just like everybody else, with your peanut butter and your jelly, okay? With some cookie cutters. All right? So one, Virgo is not making cake pops in the bathroom, because I'll come for her and her little dog too if she does, all right? And number two, peanut butter and jelly and some soft tortillas and some motherfucking bread don't cost that much. For fuck's sakes. Okay, thanks, bye.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Ratina, I don't receive food stamps at the moment. I have in the past. Not ashamed of that at all. Never, ever whatsoever. But again, if you think that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing over here, you're crazy. I know I can't buy that shit. You think I haven't seen the news stories of people buying cases of pop with their food stamps and then dumping it out in the parking lot and exchanging the cans for money? That's against the law too. You're gonna tell everybody I do that shit? Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Go ahead and make your report. I don't have an active case with food stamps. I don't qualify. Okay? Weird.
Back to that, right? Let me circle back to that, right? Okay. So any child is available to get free school lunches, right? And I talked about this. Okay.
I've said that
if
forever.
you do not get food, let's say you do get food stamps, buying healthy food, buying snacks, all of that is covered on your SNAP, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you go online and you're like, this is what stays for school lunches, and I made all these little cutouts, this, that, and the other. Okay, I understand making a one-time purchase that's going to last you, like a school lunchbox, right? Are you guys on the same page as me?
Yeah, I am, but some of these comments, I don't know if they are, so let me just address this real quick. Okay, so it does not matter if you're on food stamps, if your parents make $1 million in this specific location. You can be millionaires and go to that school and you're still going to get free lunch and breakfast. No matter what.
I'm so confused.
Okay, in that school district, that's what happened. Still, Virgo, if you are pinching pennies, you can't afford your electricity bill. Why are you out here buying, even if you, let's say you go to the Dollar Tree, right? That's $1 to $2, right?
This is wild.
You're buying things for your kids' lunches so you can make this content.
Hold the fuck up though. Wait though, Ratina, because I got lost at when you said, pinching pennies, or however you said it, because you were just bitching about paying your lawn company yesterday morning. Or not bitching, but you made it aware that you had to pay your lawn company yesterday morning. But then your people or whoever helped you send the $200 to a cash app that you guys claim that, I supposedly could access. So none of your shit's making sense.
You said lawn company.
Yes, yeah. They can't pay their electric. Why are they paying people to do their lawn?
I don't own a lawnmower. Somebody has to mow my lawn every 2 weeks. This is like, your questions are so
Listen, Chevy wants in a box too, but listen, I have a solution for everybody, okay? One, we'll talk about the lawnmower. Bitch, you can get out there with a pair of scissors, it's fine, okay? Go cut your grass with your scissors. Number two, I can get you all some free food, good free food. All right? I'm going to be doing a dumpster diving lesson tomorrow, okay? Because it would blow your minds the kind of shit that I can get out of a dumpster.
Listen, Virgo already went and got that loaf of bread that was moldy from the prison. And she just scrapes the mold off, okay? It's antibiotics. It's cool.
So don't worry about it. Don't scrape it off.
So I can cut around it.
Yeah, you just that's why you're not making like a full sandwich. I learned now. That's why you don't make a full sandwich, is because it's got like mold all the way around it. So you buying that moldy bread that the stores are throwing out, or the prisons, you know, I'm sure some people know about that prison moldy bread. Whoopsie. And it's cool. So she's not really spending money on groceries. I mean, listen, she only makes food once a day, and it's the kids' lunches. Okay, the rest of the time she don't make a fuck thing because she can't afford groceries. I mean, I don't fucking know the logic.
Okay, listen, dumpster diving lessons, all right? Whenever you're ready, you come let me know. Because I can't listen. I get a lot of good stuff out of dumpsters. Listen, I'm going to just a commercial break for another few seconds, and then I'm going to drop again until I feel the need to come back up. Example, I got all listen, I don't even know where to start. I can get $150 worth of good groceries out of a dumpster. And one time I got $350 worth of Bath and Body Works products out of a dumpster. I can teach you how to dumpster dive, and you can bring your kids. You can put them in the dumpster. You ain't even got to worry about climbing in and out.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now we're fucking encouraging the children to go to jail.
Listen,
Jesus.
I bring the crumb snatcher with me, and she absolutely loves it.
Y'all.
All right?
Do
She
not.
gets in the dumpster, hands me everything. I put it in the back of the Jeep. We go the fuck home happy. All right?
Oh my God, Siley, I don't even know what your name is. I'm just gonna call you Sandy because it's the only thing. Listen, government cheese was the shit.
That was the only way to make grilled cheese sandwiches, okay?
That was the only thing that melts perfectly and it doesn't light a candle. Like, come on. Don't
Listen,
shame people.
Amanda, if you live in a small town, that's the best dumpsters because nobody else does it. Hit me up. I'll teach you how to do it, okay? It's fine. No worries. Chevy won't do it. She's too scared. But if y'all not scared, come to me. I'll teach you how to do it.
Please check your local laws, for fuck's sake.
Well, it's
Yes.
illegal in some places.
It's some
Please,
places.
Lord.
It's only illegal if you get caught. Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, let me know how that works out for you when the cop pulls you out and wants to arrest you and you're like, I learned it on TikTok. Please don't fucking do that shit. I don't encourage that. Please. Yeah. But okay. Listen. Anyways, again, Virgo's obviously got to feed children in the house at night. So I'm sure she's buying plenty to make lunches. You know, eggs, bread. That's pretty much, there's no lobster lunches. There's no shrimp boucher. There's none of that. Okay. Like it's stuff she's already got to make dinner to feed her children. So thank you, Virgo, for not starving your fucking children, for fuck's sake. Because, you know, let's miss that whole point that she's making sure her children are fucking fed. Christ.
This whole live, it did not do what you thought it did.
Oh, that was a whole new layer. Okay. So your husband works 2 jobs. You maybe stay home, maybe work for your mom's business. You have somebody taking care of your lawn. You're putting this extra money into school lunches. And I'm not talking about food. I'm not talking about the food you put in their lunch boxes. I'm talking about the extra shit you put in there.
Okay.
Like the heart-shaped containers.
That I've had for years. You could just scroll back on my page and see that I've been doing this since 2020. So 6 years worth of collecting. I shouldn't have bought all that. I should have saved that money for the 2 months that I didn't know I was going to lose my job. Is that what you're saying? Should I not have printed my own notes and done all those things? Just
The little like cutouts, like all of that costs money to do.
right.
Even toothpicks, even if you go to Dollar General, it still costs you money, right?
Is it, Regina? Does it cost me money?
Still spend that to have a face on the fucking internet.
This is
rather
all
than pinch
over
the pennies where the fuck you need to, so you can be
$200.
self-sufficient.
$200. That's what this is all over.
Okay. And I see a lot of people like questioning the job thing. I'm going to say this is what I got told today. I got told in her live yesterday, she said one story about work. And then in MJ's box today, she said a different story. Now, I will say, I have not went and watched either one of those. I gave credit to the T pages because one night I did sit and go through like other lives, and God help me, I pray I don't have to do it again. But if anybody's bored and wants to go, her live from yesterday.
I don't mean to keep you keep having to pause it. I just want to make something else very clear that I don't think anyone has touched on regarding your situation that's being, in quotes, exposed for what, like the last almost week now? Christmas is coming up pretty soon. Thanksgiving is coming up pretty soon. Let this be a lesson to everyone that when OG starts saying that her and her angels are ready to help people, do not reach out to OG for help. Let what's happening to Virgo be a lesson for anyone. And Breezy, I would be scared, girl.
Oh God. I
No
really
wonder you're sucking butthole so hard. Like, I used to make fun of you and call you a pick-me. I get it now. Because you're fucking terrified that the exact same thing is going to happen to you. And I would be. Let this be a lesson for everybody. Do not go to OG for help. Because she will keep everything, hold it over your head, and expose it. And then, but on the outward appearance of everything until you piss her off, because she literally said that herself, that the only reason why she was going to do this to Virgo was because Virgo was talking shit about her. So let that be a lesson. Someone that is genuinely wanting to help people will not do what OG is doing. I know that Smash did a giveaway last year around Christmas time. I'm pretty sure she'll probably plan on doing something the same. You know, MJ did a little bit of giveaways and stuff too around the holidays. There's other people on this platform that will not do this to you, that will genuinely help you if you need the help. Do not go to OG. Please, for the love of every 88 person that's in this room and people that are window watching, let this be a lesson. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to sound like a broken record. Do not go to OG for help this year. Don't do it.
Well, let's just like think about the other people she's done this to. Liz.
Yeah, she did it to Liz. She did it to Queen Witch. I mean, imagine helping someone with Thanksgiving that was in a bind and then exposing it all over the internet.
Yep.
She did it to Blue. She did it to Kai. Yeah. Don't go to OG for help. Please, for the love of God. I hate that Virgo is, yet again another example of why not to. This is what OG will do to you if you go and ask her for help. Another thing, OG, I would like for you to show proof that any of Virgo's followers helped her repay that $200 back to you the other day. Retina, Retina, I would like for you to show proof on the resources that you used before you decided to do what you did. And imagine trying to get into the mind of a child, sitting beside Virgo's child at school lunch. Like, what are you even fucking talking about? Do you even know what you're talking about at that point? Did you even watch Virgo's lunch lives where she would put extra food in the lunch boxes because she said her kids like to share with their friends? How many school lunches have y'all made over there? Show proof that Virgo is on food stamps and that she's using her food stamps for anything other than buying food. What else can I ask for proof on? What other claims were made? OG, did you really have to dox the county that minor children live in? I think that was a little uncalled for. You could have just said the state that she lived in and read your little piece of paper or whatever the fuck you were reading. Retina, I didn't know Virgo's husband's name until you said it. I don't think Virgo's husband is on the app. So why are we doxing people that aren't even on the app?
I don't want to get that motherfucker stirred up.
What personal information of yours has Virgo come on here and doxed for you to think it was right to say her husband's name? What personal information of yours, OG, did Virgo dox for you to give the county that her children go to school in? Because when she showed the Cash App receipt the other day, she redacted your information. She said, oh, hold on a second, guys. I can't show that yet. Let me redact this real quick. And then she put the receipt on the green screen. Even though y'all guys have been talking shit about her for 24 hours, she still redacted the receipt and didn't dox whatever information was on that receipt. But like I said, I understand why Breezy sucks butthole so hard now. I'm going to stop calling her pick me, I think, because she's probably terrified. Smash has never, for anybody thinking in their brain, oh my God, you know, these people are terrible. Smash is one of the ones that has never, ever exposed anyone that she has ever helped. She's never come on here and done what OG has done. I've never seen Smash do that. She's never talked about what was given. She's never talked about what was bought. She's never talked about how much was given. Ever. Please do not go to OG. Final thought. Don't go to OG and ask her for a fuck thing, because this is what she'll do to you.
Apparently, Regina has already made a video of this live. Trying to access it. No, don't be sorry. I appreciate you. See it for some reason. All right, let's keep playing this YouTube because I want to get through.
Okay, let me go. So you're portraying, right? Because we all seen, what was it, 1 year, 2 years ago she moved? I think it's been like 2 years. I think she was with Florida Man when she moved.
Is that when she said that she had to move or whatever, and apparently some person pretty much moved all of her shit. She didn't offer to pay anything. I think Scammy brought that up on her video.
Again, I paid him for all the gas. Your little snitch, your mother, could you fucking imagine your mom being involved in TikTok drama? Like, embarrassing. Stop it. So, OG's mom, you really have got to start relaying the proper information that's coming out of my mouth. I literally sat there and said, I did not, nobody, my friends did not come together to help me pay that bill. And OG said, my mom just said, she said her friends paid it. Like, relay the right information, okay?
Should we give them kickbacks?
No, she paid him $700 gas money.
I never heard that.
That's in one of those videos I sent you. Paid him $700 gas money. It's what she claimed. That's what she said in the video.
I actually think I know where I can find a whole cache of old lives.
I'm fucking sorry. I know Toxic Butterfly. You're fucking playing right now. Toxic Butterfly said, OG, on 5/13, she made a video about an order she bought from Daisy Makes. Let me make this very clear to you all. Oh, I'm about to tell you, Mare. That's why I'm pissed. I'm about to tell you guys. So Daisy Makes, because me and my daughters love to bake together. Daisy Makes is a baking company that sells all kinds of like cake pop, like pop outs, like tray. I suggest y'all, yes, Mama Bear, or Mama.
Listen, you can even get a bunch of snacks for your kids, okay? Listen, look at all the snacks in there. I can teach you, Virgo.
I'm good. I'm not dumpster diving.
Listen, come meet me tomorrow around 7:30, okay? I'm gonna teach you all the snacks for all the lunches, for everybody, okay? Just come to me and I'll teach you how to do it. Okay, thanks, bye.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. For some reason, it doesn't have the regular green screen, but this is my Daisy Makes receipt and how much I spent on my Daisy Makes cake pop cutters, cake pop sticks, all that stuff. I made a video on my original account. You should go check it out and like it. And, oh, they're definitely making a video because I don't want to go dumpster diving for sure. Anyway, I don't have to explain how I spend my money in my real life or how I spend my money for my business. I don't have to. Animals doing what? Animals making statements that you said about the kid's school. He's lying in maggots. I'm fucking sure he is. My husband would roast his ass. Oh my God. If I cannot allow my husband to come to this app. I can't do it. Like, y'all cannot handle it. But ain't no man of mine on a fucking app sitting in boxes with a bunch of bitches every night. Stop it. We're not doing that.
I was just about to say, I suggest y'all go look. Daisy Makes is fucking expensive. We're talking like some of the cake pop cutters that we ordered are like $27 for just a little cake pop thing. 30. Nice foot, Bettina. They're expensive.
I spent $10 on each cutter that I got.
In fact, just for funsies, I'm gonna go search some of the things and I'll go ahead and bring them back and show y'all. I'm sorry, that just pissed me off. So you mean to tell me you took my fucking kindness for weakness? Because I paid this shit for you back in March, right? And on that phone call, she did say, and I said this many times, she did say, I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. Things are very tight, yada, yada, yada. I felt bad. I said, cool, that's fine. But then you're posting videos. And then once this shit comes out because you outed yourself, not because I brought it to the app. I just simply said, I'm tired of you talking shit.
She added my order up wrong. That's why I showed my receipt.
Got no problem calling my phone for fucking money. And I actually didn't even go that far. I just said, I might bring up a subject tonight, and you ran right to your fucking platform and outed yourself.
Sure did.
But then, it was what you said after the fact, when you fucking said, well, I'm glad that's out now, so I can say what I really think about OG.
Yes, that you're a racist. A raging racist at that. My computer is so slow. If you guys haven't seen it already, make sure that you go look up the video I just posted on this page. It's quite funny. Right? Cash App in the other bio. The other one. My main. Yeah. Come on. It's just not loading. I'll have to look it up later. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm actually surprised I didn't see Megan up there last night because she's had a lot to say. So, kind of surprised me that she didn't participate in the fun last night. But some of that shit is just crazy. Yeah, I wonder what she defended me about. But, oh my gosh, come on. I just had to reload the page. She said, who cares about the lunches? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of a crazy
For fucking money.
Concept.
And I actually didn't even go that far. I just said, I might bring up a subject tonight, and you ran right to your fucking platform and outed yourself.
I sure did.
But then, it was what you said after the fact, when you fucking said, well, I'm glad that's out now, so I can say what I really think about OG.
Yeah, now
So that tells me not only are you a scammer, you're a fucking user, you're a two-faced bitch, and I could keep going.
See that? Tears.
Yeah, and paying the grass cutter.
Since the thing that bothers me is that I think most of us, we're not upset or that we don't think it's a bad thing she had to ask for help. It's it's how she treated the person who helped her. She could have just kept her mouth shut whenever you came up.
I did keep my mouth shut when OG came up. I did. I had been keeping my mouth shut when the topic of OG came up.
Struggling people, and I've seen it, they'll go outside and cut their grass with scissors if they have to.
Shut the fuck up. I thought that was a joke. I thought that was a goddamn joke. Yes, I'll take a ride on, please. 0 turn if you can.
Whatever amount for fucking a lawn care service.
Yeah, that seems like a superfluous expense. That's not the word I wanted. I don't know what word I wanted, but superfluous was not the right word.
The wife just said
It cost me $50 a month for them to cut my yard every 2 weeks. It's not that serious. And I think you use the word.
It's superfluous, for fuck's sakes. Don't use a big word. Not you, Virgo. Stop using a big word over there if you don't understand what it is. Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's so cheap. It's like this young guy, he just starting his business. Him and his friends come and cut the grass. It's not that serious.
That's exactly the word.
I was just about to say, I think you're looking for frivolous, Mayor.
Are you guys saying that because people are struggling, or even because people are poor, they don't deserve to have nice things every once in a while, or they don't deserve to live in nice neighborhoods, or is that what y'all are trying to say? I'm just confused. I'm really trying to put it together. I don't get it.
Listen, I need you to start penny pinching more. Soap. You don't use bar soap, do you?
I do.
You do use bar soap? Okay. That stuff's like $2 a bar now. So I need you to just go drag your ass on the grass like a dog, because that's what, $2 a month maybe? So you got a penny pinch. So just drag your ass on the grass, and then when you're done, get your fucking scissors and go cut your yard. What in the fuck? I don't cut my rose bushes with scissors. I take my weed eater and just willy-nilly it. Swing it like a helicopter. No one on this planet is cutting their fucking yard with scissors that lives in Satan's taint?
Or in an HOA. Like, here's the thing. I could go get myself a lawnmower, right? We could spend the money and get it and have it. We wouldn't have to pay weekly, right? But then I also have to get the weed eater and the edge trimmer and all the things that this guy already does. Like,
Listen, $50 a month is cheap. I pay $80 every 2 weeks. Okay? And I promise you, there's not a person on the planet who's cutting their fucking yard with scissors.
No.
What in the fuck?
Nobody. Tell your
Wow.
wife about your yard with scissors and shut the fuck up.
Well, I was gonna
Liz.
say, like, like I struggle. Like me and my husband, you know how many times we've struggled and had to reach out for help, humble ourselves and bite the bullet and reach out for help. We still have a landscaper. We still have pest control that we pay out of pocket for. We still drive nice cars and live in a nice house. Like, what are they trying to say? Like, you're not supposed to have nice things just because you struggle a time or two in life?
Apparently.
Well,
what the fuck?
And living in an HOA, if you have a lawn guy that clearly keeps your yard in the HOA standards, I don't know how many people have lived in them, but listen, some of these HOAs, they're crazy fuckers and they go out with like measuring sticks. So if your yard guy is maintaining it to where you're not getting warnings or citations from your HOA, that's worth every penny. I'm sorry, but it is.
Yeah, this shit's crazy. Like, absolutely. I mean, they're reaching so low. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. You hear that, Regina? It's embarrassing. Log off, girl. Log off.
I'm to play it because it's not that I need to defend every little thing. It's that it's funny to me. This is fucking comical.
Listen, you're a saint for living in an HOA because ain't no way somebody's going to tell me where to put my fucking trash can. I'm just saying.
Patient, man.
I listen, and everybody deserves to live. You should live comfortably. Virgo's not out here asking every month for her bills to be paid. She's clearly making it. She struggled for 1 month. Okay, that could be a cause of anything from a medical issue to anything massive. Everybody is one emergency away from struggling. It can happen to anyone. So, like, let's not really get down to the brass tacks. And listen, I'm still dying at the fact that that even came out the mouth with the scissors. I may make a video of cutting my grass with scissors. The fuck.
I guess we're supposed to take cold showers too.
Cole, I told you just go drag your butt on the grass like the dogs. Okay. And maybe if you're lucky, your husband will lick the residue. I don't know. That saves water and soap. So there you go.
Ick. Too far, Chevy. This computer is not liking me right now. Hey. Let's all make videos of us cutting our grass with scissors. I'm definitely gonna do it. Oh my goodness. Nothing's loading. Smash that I don't even have grass. Come on. There we go. I'm trying to check my messages, guys. She does, and the moths too that keep attacking her apparently. Alright, come on YouTube. You can do it, girl. Come on, you got this. Let's reload. Put your back into it. You think
Like
she's
that
out there?
seems like a superfluous expense. That's not the word I wanted. I don't know what word I wanted, but superfluous was not the right word.
The wife just said you're looking for frivolous.
That's exactly the word.
I was just about to say, I think you're looking for frivolous, Mare.
That's exactly.
I don't know, I honestly thought it looked like headlights. Not gonna lie. Not even trying to be shitty.
My wife that isn't next to me all the time just said that, so figured I'd mention that too for all you
The
people
one you keep watching, the one you keep changing the radiator.
Yes, you know, the one that I don't talk to, the one, yeah. I'm just letting everybody know so they can write it down in their little notebooks.
She paid for moving service with Life Pops? That's a dang good deal.
What? Lights?
Firefly, what is the Nicholas Firefly?
Animal, I wrote that down 3 days ago. You're good.
Okay, thank you, Regina.
Yeah, no problem. I got my receipts. My thing is, even in the cottage law, right, you might not have to wear gloves, but your physical hygiene is very important when you are selling things. And you are not bringing these treats into a school, because schools these days have regulations where they need to be bought in store so they know nobody's fucked with them. There's no allergies. There's no nothing.
Yep, it's not like the old days where you could just cook, you know, your cupcakes and bring them into school anymore.
None. So I don't know who the fuck she thinks she's bullshitting. Listen, bitch, I would have left you the fuck alone. I would have never brought any of this out.
I bet you would have.
If you think this is upsetting to you, wait till I get to part 2. When you talk about people as fucking postpartum, okay? I am going to be on.
When I talk about people's postpartum? Sorry, what was that? Could you spell it, Retina? Postpartum? Spell it.
I'm only up here for Ranger. It's not postpartum. You're looking for postpartum. Thank you.
Were you trying to beat Ranger to the punch?
No, I just have. I have to show you already. I have my scissor cutting ready. You ready? Where's the thing? And I don't do it myself. I have kids doing it. Wait, can you hear that? There, see? Kids are cutting my grass. Kids are cutting my grass. I don't even do it myself. There you go. Goodbye.
I am sorry. I'm starving. I am not sure whose postpartum I spoke on. if you're about to say that it was Coach Crystal's, that wasn't me. And if you can provide proof, besides her lying ass words, that I did do something like that, then I'd love to see it. But I'm not even sure what postpartum is, so here we go.
You're at for the next fucking week.
You mean postpartum?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Here's just for funsie. Hey, here. Let me help you. And I said, hey, those are the ones that aren't like, you know, actually like the season ones right now. Kind of big box, please.
Yep.
She's showing Daisy makes cutters.
Big box myself.
And hold on, buddy.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay, she's showing the Daisy makes cutters.
$10, $15. Now keep in mind, these are not ones that are like in season right now, right? Like the Easter Bunny, like the normal ones, like those are.
I paid $10 a piece.
Well,
I got the circle, the cake sickle, and the star.
Box.
Shannon, do you know you're in the box? I doubt it.
Okay, so then I said,
why do those look like those IUD rings? Like back in the day when I got them like for 1 month and you shove them up.
Maybe we should look into that. Maybe we should start digging into OG's shitty hair extension side business. Because we all saw that picture, girl. Come on in, girl. Maybe we should start digging into that and see if your cosmetology license is valid and things like that. Should we do that? You know, something that actually requires you to have a license, unlike something that I do that is just for extra money on the side.
Your hoo-ha to protect you. That's what those look
also,
like.
When I made wreaths, I only charged like $35. I heard you were out here charging $700, and that's all before my time, before I knew any of you people on this side.
Retina Sparkplug said, Retina, can I get a box, please?
Oh, here we go with
just
the Coach Crystal.
If you look here, like even the cake pop holder down here, this bottom one.
Retina dug into someone's nursing license.
This orange thing down
that
here.
Doesn't surprise me. That's what she claims, Sevi.
Showing the picture on my, I'm so TikTok.
I didn't see OG's picture. There's a rabbit.
No, show me black.
Yeah,
Oh, I see a rabbit. Look, the thing you put up your vagina, I see a rabbit.
Tap the screen. This shit is crazy. And it gets really boring after this because they just talk about shit that happened in 2023 from their perspective. So yeah. I don't know if you guys want to keep listening or if you'd rather listen to Snark from today.
I hear there's a lot of alien abductions around Michigan, so I've heard a rumor that Retina's involved, so how about that? I don't have any proof, but there we go.
Sounds like their story last night. I don't have any proof, but here's what happened. Oh yeah, I did want to hear that part. I was hoping Queenie would be on her ass today. Okay. So, do you have a timestamp?
Hey, so she doesn't sell them or take them, their kids to school. She has her own cake pop business on Facebook.
I see it now, OG.
Okay.
I don't
Correct.
sell them or
Quick
take them to my kids' school. That's weird. I just did an order for 70 for 5th grade graduation. And I did an order for 2 dozen of the Starbucks cake pops for a teacher who was doing a Starbucks themed lesson. And I have donated a mini cake pops for birthday parties and other orders like that for school. So I think you don't know what you're talking about. You play too much. So it's very clear that you don't know what you're talking about. In South Carolina, cottage food bakers can provide treats for schools as long as they're labeled properly, which I do. So, yeah.
Can we do a spark plug?
Yeah. No.
I promise she won't be up here long. Just let her talk.
So I was gonna let
She won't be up here long.
So on top of that, since she has a cake pop business on Facebook, she's also selling them on here on TikTok. She's already admitted in comments that she's shipping them out to those people. So she's not taking them to her kids' school. She's literally selling them on here in her Facebook business. She's got a lot of people that are following her private cake pop business. So, and the whole Gaia thing, she never said anything about $700 to like in 2024.
Why would I need to tell you privately what I gave money for? Why would I need to say that? This is going to piss me off. Private cake pop business. It's shh. Yeah, it's gotcha.
Said she paid him by giving him cake pops. And
no, ma'am. That is what Pastor Petty told you I did. Gotcha came to my house months before I moved and purchased cake pops. See, this is where it doesn't connect. Y'all have created these stories and you've listened to other people be messy, and now that becomes fact.
It's on Petty's live, and on her live, she showed the Gaia cake pops to Gaia before he came down, and he was so excited to come and see her.
We met twice. He was already close by. He purchased cake pops. Months later, he offered to help us move. He came, he helped us move.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, you know she does.
Yeah, but her lies are not what they are. Mm-hmm. You guys,
hating cake pops is crazy.
That everybody can think they can remember every fucking lie I told on this app, but nobody else.
Everything she spews lies. She spews lies.
Bitch, you are known by everybody to lie.
KHO, I will tell you right now, there is a hella market on cake pops.
Oh,
for like birthday parties, graduations.
Okay, OG. Please don't speak on it. Like, now you're making cake pops too, bitch? The fuck out of here.
You name it. I watched a 9-year-old boy, I think he's 9 or 10, that his parents did a whole like separate kitchen, because for the cottage baker law, you're technically supposed to have a separate kitchen.
That's a lie. You don't know cottage baker law. And do you know all 50 states cottage baker law? Oh, the pressed cake pops. That makes sense. Got it.
But
No animals, no animals in your home.
He's doing like $400, $500, $600, $700 freaking orders every day.
I cannot go back and forth with these people anymore. Now I'm getting irritated because this shit is fucking nuts. Y'all know that, right? We're all on the same page. No aminals in your home, guys. Why are you barking? There are some states that say no animals in the home. Not my state.
All right, I got. Hold on. Here you go. In South Carolina, you do not have to have a separate kitchen or commercial kitchen to make and sell cake pops under the state's home-based food production cottage food law. It's right there. I'm not making it up. I didn't type this up. There it is right there. And then if I scroll down a little, I ask, are you allowed to have animals? Where? A dog can absolutely live in your house. South Carolina is not demanding that your dog move out because you're selling cake pops from your home. The dog just can't be in the kitchen while you're making, decorating, packaging, or otherwise producing your food. So, 2 inaccuracies in a row over there. And it's so embarrassing because all they would have to do is look it up. Like one person could do research. Like I just did that in 1 second. Fuck's sakes.
Yeah, like that's what I don't understand is y'all are sitting here complaining that I asked for help and then you want to try and attack one of my streams of income, which I promise you I attack away. I am not concerned about that. But for you to sit here and just blatantly lie about shit, I don't understand that. I really don't. Okay, let's try. Yeah, they can try to provide video proof of my dog in the kitchen when I'm making them. They might have video proof of dogs in the kitchen while I'm talking about them, but not making them. And there have been times where I'm not even explaining myself actually, because you're right. It's never ever going to be enough. You either believe me or you don't, right? That's just the bottom line. I do have OCD. I'm very, very crazy, which is the craziest part about like when they used to call me dirty kitchen bitch, and I shouldn't say they, okay? This was Sunshine who called me this. the whole reason Sunshine called me Dirty Kitchen Bitch is because when I would go live and do my lunches when we lived in Pennsylvania, I had a very small kitchen in Pennsylvania. And I loved my kitchen. I spent all of my time in my kitchen. I had a TV mounted on my wall in the kitchen. My kids would come in there and they'd eat and watch TV, or I'd have music playing. Like it was my favorite space in our teeny tiny little apartment. We had a 2-bedroom apartment with 5 of us in there. And I also had a desk in my kitchen. So like when I was doing the wreath making and the decor stuff, I like painted and did wreaths and all that kind of stuff there. So it just kind of became a catch-all for everything whenever I stopped doing that stuff and people walked in the door and plopped stuff down, and it became way cluttered. And Sunshine one time must have been scrolling through lives. She took a screenshot of the clutter in the background, and from there on, I was Dirty Kitchen Bitch to her. And the crazy part about that is that I'm like the craziest clean person, and like I'm not saying there's not mess in my house, there's not clutter or kids crumbs in the couch or anything like that. I am not perfect by any means, but I am very clean, and that is my old kitchen, right? I don't live even in that state anymore, so I don't know what the fuck we're still talking about. You have a screenshot of chipped fingernail polish when I was taking pictures of cake pops. It wasn't like you don't have dirt under my fingernails like you keep dirt under your nails, Ratina. There's multiple pictures out there of you with your hands and dirt all up under your fingernails. I have nail brushes by every single one of my sinks that I have them in the kitchen. I have them in the bathroom. I don't play about my fingernails. But that's your gotcha moment, right? So it's just such a, y'all are really going to pull a muscle, and y'all are not young bitches. So you need to calm down. You're going to hurt yourselves. Okay, what time is it? It's 6:30. How long is Snarks live? Let me check. Hang on one second. Let me check some messages here.
Hey, Jen said go to about 20 minutes till end for the QE and Bree stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Wes, but someone said it was Wasty Casey that spread the.
Can you guys hear me, or am I on mute?
We hear you.
We hear you.
Okay. Don't be offended. I'm just gonna drop some people. So the regular shit streamers can talk.
That means they were bored of your stories. Shit, I gotta plug my phone in. Literally. Okay, let me put a background on.
Gloria, are you even awake?
You're probably sleeping.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Yes, me an animal, fuck the world.
Hell yeah.
Dana, whoever wants a box, who is normally up here when we're talking shit back and forth to Smash.
That's okay,
Virgo,
OG Mama Wolf.
Accept a box, it's fine. And I mean, no offense to anybody I dropped. I'm just saying the conversation kind of steered away from what I was speaking of.
Do you want Violet to drink?
You mean that their conversation got boring because it was from so long
Want
ago?
to be a mod?
Yes. Yes, I sure do.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I sure do.
I'm not a mod. Right, Animal? I'm not a mod thing tonight.
Yep. You are.
I want to hear a fuck thing out of you the rest of the night. Except for talking shit.
Alright, you won't, girlfriend.
Oh, Mayor's awake.
Here comes everybody. Violet, you coming up?
Oh, fuck.
Yeehaw, let's go.
Violet?
She said hang on.
Okay.
Hey,
everybody. Listen, I got the Girl Scout cookies. They're in the freezer. So if I pass them out, don't worry about it.
Oh, Jesus.
So last night, Dana was like, "Hey, Mare, I'm sorry my voice annoys you. I'm gonna work on it." I was like, "Don't take it personally. I'm just a bitch." I think we're cool now.
Okay, so tell me if y'all hear this okay, because I don't have my earbuds in. Okay, so tell me if y'all hear this okay, because I don't have my earbuds in.
It's all of them.
No, all I hear is myself.
Okay, so tell me if y'all hear this okay, because I don't have my earbuds in.
No, all I hear is myself.
Tap the screen, y'all.
She just played Gloria. She played Gloria crashing out.
I was gonna say, damn, I never heard that voice before.
Hang on a second. I don't know if she's still playing it.
Wasn't that AI?
No, it wasn't AI, you dumbass.
Because I've never heard Gloria talk like that.
Oh, she ended. She got off. Go figure.
Who did?
Smash.
Why?
Oh my god.
She says that time. It's not her time to end.
I don't know. She
Says
just
who?
ended. Maybe it was intentional.
Maybe she had this continued and she's gonna go to a different Smash League.
Well, when she gets there, we're gonna start from the fucking beginning of this bullshit. since Virgo wants to be in her box, right? Virgo needs to answer some fucking questions.
I don't need to do shit. This is where it gets me in trouble. This is why I got banned last night.
Listen, I am so fucking sick of the hypocrisy on this app.
Hypocrisy.
So fucking sick of it. Because guess what? I could go every single day. Every day I could go live. I could be vile as fuck. Say some fucked up shit about everybody that I know. But I don't.
I do have a question though, I'm genuinely curious, like how far out of their means do they live? If she works, does cake pops, and her husband has 2 jobs, how come they can't pay their bills? Because the first thing you should be paying every month is your bills, so you have a place to live. Because there's churches and all kinds of.
Hang on 1 second. I think I finally got the video to work that Retina made.
Names.
Oh, she said your kid's school name?
Apparently, yeah, she called my city hall yesterday to ask about resources that I could have used instead. And then she said the name of my kid's school in order to let me know that she had called and let everyone know that my kids could have gotten free lunch.
Who's we? Who is she? See, this is how misinformation happens. This is how you keep drama going. Okay? When there are actually screenshots shown from a website, it would elude normal people to think that a website was used. Nobody called your city hall to talk about resources. Nobody, not me, not anybody that I was live with, okay? Second of all, it is a blessing, right? For people to get free food at lunchtime for their children. Except for you. You make it time today, and I know you haven't watched the first live. Well, I can tell you, none of that happened. It's funny to me that you sit there and you're like, I haven't even watched the first live and they're talking about me, blah, blah, blah. How the fuck does it feel when there's live after live after live after live about you?
Is that what this is, Retina? An attempt to make me understand how it feels? How does it feel to be a racist? Because that's ultimately what this boils down to. Y'all are upset that I stood up for what I believe in and I called you out on your bullshit. And everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. Even if you might not have the same belief as me, y'all know that's what this is, right? We all know that. We're all well aware.
Sorry, I just have to tell her. Her sentence that said it would elude normal people would think, that's so grammatically wrong. Like, that's so awkward. That doesn't make any grammatical sense. None. Like, she should have said maybe it's like it would lead normal people to think, or maybe what you said would suggest that normal people might think. Like, not. I had to correct it. Sorry. Goodbye.
It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So somebody who spoke their opinion about some racially vile, gross, and disgusting things you and your friends have had to say. I spoke my opinion on that. And that now has caused you to make me know how it feels. I'm not the one who jumped in a box and showed everyone my undies. I'm not the one who decided to go back and forth with someone over racial topics, even when I knew I didn't align with them, while I was drinking and some shit came out of my mouth that I couldn't take back. I'm not the one who did all these things to other people to make them feel a certain way about you. Okay? I didn't do those things. I gave my opinion on those things, but we all give our opinions on this app. But because I'm loud and proud about it, it's a problem. And you want to dig into my life? Well, bitch, get your shovel, because you can dig to China. I don't care. You just look stupid doing it. You really do. I didn't even watch you guys last night because I knew the shit was going to be stupid. You have nothing. I borrowed $200 from someone who I later found out was garbage. And I kept my mouth shut until she threatened me on a live. So then I just let everybody know, and now I don't care. Okay? She will be paid her money back in full, period, point blank. If that shit doesn't get refunded to me, she will still be paid back. How about that? So, I don't know what we're talking about still. I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with my life and my children and my finances. I borrowed $200. I didn't borrow $20,000. I didn't ask 15 different people to help me. I didn't owe people money and ask for more money. I didn't do any of those things. But this is what you want to do. This is how you want to spend your time on the internet. Do your big one, babe. It's cringy, man. Y'all get up there drinking and you can't even say postpartum.
And nor superfluous, but none of this would be even an issue if Virgo hadn't pointed out the crazy, messed up stuff you were saying. Like, it wouldn't even be an issue. It wouldn't even be out.
Nope. None of it.
And let me just say something else. Didn't we hear somebody just say, like, every time you get in a box, you're going to get a video?
Oh, I don't know. Did she say that?
I thought I heard that. I don't know. Maybe
that was Malibu. That's what
I know,
she
but
said
I thought
about
she said. I
Malibu.
thought she just said it for you as well, but I could be wrong.
Well, you'll never stop me. Make your videos, babe. That doesn't. I am not easily threatened. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I just said to Malibu, I said, you know, if she said that to me, I'd be getting all day. I'd be like, you know how Mikey says I never sleep? I'd be in a box every 4 minutes. Keep up with that. You'd be busy making lots of videos.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd set my timer. I'd get up and move and get up and move. I'd be in everybody's live.
Absolutely. I will just get in lives just so you'll make some new videos. I will get in lives until you run out of content, bitch. You'll have to make the shit up. You'll have to start reusing your content. I could do this all day, all year, until somebody else does some crazy shit or until you decide you're done with me and on to the next. Because that seems to be your pattern on this app, Ratina. It seems to be what you enjoy doing. Oh, they've already made shit up. You're right. Yeah, and that's the crazy part to me, Pasta La Vista, actually, is that Scammy Claus is now joining in with some racists to dox the community that I live in, the town. That shit was put up on a green screen in her live and she didn't say a word about it. Okay? I can't check it until I get off, Siley. I'm sorry. Somebody might be able to tell me on Snap what you put in there. I'm sorry. But anyway, this shit's just so crazy. Chevy, I don't even have you on Snap. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to check all these messages. People are sending me screenshots and shit. Like, so if somebody finds the clip of her talking about Queenie or whatever, and yeah, I saw it, Malibu. I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know if I do. I think I want to listen to Snark. You guys okay with listening to Snark for a little bit? I'm not going to be on too much longer. I got to figure out some dinner. A certain male. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to listen to all of this. If there's like a specific part I should listen to, let me know. I'm going to skip a little bit, maybe like 20 minutes. Get in here.
Good morning. Is it morning?
She said, is it morning?
Then it's wrong. So I'm always going to do that. I don't know why people think this is a newfangled thing, but I really think it should be the same.
No, I didn't hear her say we could go without power for a few days. That's crazy.
Also, there's people that I believe that maybe in their past actions on the internet may be a karmatic cycle, right? Because I've always been anti-scam. I don't like it. I don't like anti-scam. I've never liked anti-scam.
That's true.
I never like people that are going to take another person's poor position in life and exploit it for their own benefit and then cry. Anti-scam just reminded me of a bunch of adults sitting around crying about things that they're not getting. And I'm just being honest. So when it comes to Virgo, right? I can say that I don't think it's right for OG to throw that at her because it's for kids and it was a bill or whatever. But on the other hand, right? I remember Virgo and I remember some lies, right? Where Virgo said, I would never do that. You would never know if I needed anything. I'm going to resource. I'm the resource queen. They shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be doing that. They should get resources. They should do this. I've heard her be very critical of people that had found themselves in a rough position in life.
I absolutely have 100%. And it's one of the reasons I walked away from that side of things because I couldn't stand on that anymore. And it wasn't because I was going through a hard time at that time, because we weren't, but it was because people were asking me to help find them resources and I couldn't. And if I have to come to you and say, yeah, like I don't have anything to give you, who am I to be like, yeah, but don't go back on TikTok? Like that's hypocritical, right? So I understand that there are people like, yeah, you're a hypocrite, because I sort of was, right? I sat up in lives and I brought awareness to people who I felt like were taking advantage of. But I never, ever, ever was in any anti-scam lives and exposed anyone for asking for help once, even twice, probably not even 3 times. Okay? The people who I helped bring awareness to were people like Lisa, who it was detrimental to her health. The people like, what's his name? Like Jordan Paul, who do it every single day and it never changes. People who were blatantly lying about situations, like Ashley with Food for Families. I don't know if y'all remember her. There were all sorts. The things that I participated in were because I felt passionate about it, and I did feel like they were taking advantage of it. And I do understand how that can seem hypocritical today, and I have to take that on the chin, right? That just is what it is. And I understand why Snark feels the way she does. I get that. I respect it.
And then she had a rough position. And then she ended up doing things that she used to hold people accountable for doing. So for me, that's kind of a karmatic cycle.
Sure.
Like you were doing that to people. In fact, what you did to Judge Truth was so wrong. It was so wrong. And I felt horrible when Mikey replayed that live because I didn't know anything about that. And I felt horrible.
I'm not going to speak on the Judge Truth situation. Her and I have a different outlook on what happened, and I respect her for the way she feels about it. But I have to say that was never my intention. But I understand why she felt that way. So.
That's truth. Cancer, an insurance deductible, and we're holding her to the fucking flame? What kind of people are we here? Be honest. So again, I can see both sides. And finding yourself in a position that you had been criticizing for so long in others just feels right to me.
Sorry.
So that's how I feel about it. I can't help how I feel. I just don't think that anybody in life should be holding people to the flame. Sassy, can you not? I'm begging you. Can you please just keep your wits about you? My dog was about to just lose her ever-loving mind. Good morning, Tiffany. There's this beautiful, like, white collie shepherd that, this dog is so pretty.